What's going on here?
Well, one of the things too is, Josh, that we really need to kind of touch base on. It's kind of like that previous caller. He goes to the dealer, his daytime running light's not working on the vehicle, and gets an estimate for, $3,000. Folks, listen, let me just tell you how this works. I know that, a lot of folks are so adamant about going back to the dealer, but number one, if your vehicle is over 10 years old, you're wasting your time. In most cases, they can't even get parts for new cars, let alone one that is 10 years old. So therefore, you are forced, whether you like it or not, you're forced into the independent shops and the aftermarket. That's how you're going to keep one of these vehicles going for a long period of time. Dealer is not going to be able to help you. They don't have technicians there that work on 10-year-old cars. They haven't been trained on 10 or 20-year-old cars, and they don't supply parts for those older vehicles. If you've got a car that's 4, 5, 6 years old, most of them, a lot of them still under warranty or whatever, then that's where you go. But if they don't have the parts or whatever, you're wasting your time. And then when it comes to things like wheel hub bearing assemblies, things that we can purchase that are, and this is the way it works, all right? Let's just say, for an example, you've got a later model Toyota and it needs a front wheel hub bearing assembly. Well, most of those Toyota wheel hub bearing assemblies through Toyota, the actual part lists out for probably close to $800 plus the labor to put it in, which is probably an hour and a half. It's going to put you up to $1,000. In the aftermarket, that's a job with pretty much the same exact part that the manufacturer is going to supply you, and labor installed is probably going to run you around $300. And it's like this over and over and over with everything from shocks and struts to steering mechanism to everything. It's a third of the price to fix it at an independent as it is to take it back to the dealer. And I'm like, some people just have a slow time comprehending this, but it is, number one, most cases they can't help you. And number two, you're going to be getting it done for 2/3 less to have it done at a dealer with parts that are either equally as good as what came on it when it was brand new, or in some cases better because it's been updated. Don't sell the aftermarket short when it comes to the automobile industry. I'm telling you, they are some rocket scientists out there. Some of the greatest mechanical minds in the world work for independent auto services, and I can attest to that. I've had some of the best I've ever met in my life work for me at Magic Mechanics. So, regardless of where you're at, don't sell your independent shops with good reputations. Take advantage of them. For goodness sakes, they keep you out of the car payment business. So, definitely take me up on that. They're there for a reason, and a lot of them's been there for many years because of that. So